I'm just going to come out and say it now. Because I did mention it earlier in my Eagles video, but I didn't really focus on it too much. The referees this entire season, not just in this game, not just in the Detroit game, not just in the freaking Oakland game where they got penalized 20 times, the referees in this specific season are the worst referee crew that I have seen in my 16 years of watching fucking football. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Today, on the same drive, back-to-back plays, they missed out on a pass interference call, and then an unnecessary roughness or a fucking hit against a defenseless player penalty. Like, okay. This play was a pass to Jordan Matthews into double coverage, and one guy came out and legit laid him out, helmet-to-helmet contact, no penalty. If it wasn't roughing, or if it wasn't unnecessary roughness, there is a hit against a defenseless player penalty, and he was completely defenseless, and he got blindsided, helmet to helmet, and there was no call. You could see GIFs and little short video clips of Doug Peterson flipping the fuck out, and I'm so glad that he did. I'm so glad the entire team did, because these referees are the worst referees that I've ever seen in my life. And it's not just Eagles games, it's not just this very game. This entire season has been played with the worst play callings ever, or the worst non-calls on certain plays ever, and it's gotta stop. Roger Goodell needs to do something about this, or else somebody is actually gonna get killed out there. Cause it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So basically, a kicker can get tripped, and it's roughing the kicker, but helmet-to-helmet contact from a wide receiver and a cornerback isn't unnecessary roughness. Freaking smacking the head of a quarterback's helmet, the smack in the top of it, is unnecessary roughness against the or roughing the passer, I guess it would be called. Yet hitting a defenseless player isn't a hit against a defenseless player. It really boggles like, it literally, I don't understand how these referees can be so blind or so idiotic, and Roger Goodell stands by it and everything. It doesn't make sense to me. Roger Goodell needs to fucking do something, because sooner or later somebody's gonna get really hurt. Like, somebody, like, I'm not even kidding you, somebody somewhere is gonna get hurt, and it's not gonna be pretty. So I'm doing this, I'm saying this for the safety of everybody in the NFL, because right now it's not. These penalties, you've seen Richard Sherman not get penalized over, roughing the kicker and being offsides and everything. You've seen Josh Norman on PIs and pass interferences and holdings and everything come out and talk. Now you hear Jordan Matthews, Doug Peterson. You're hearing everybody in the league talk about how bad these freaking referees are, and nothing's being done about it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And Roger Goodell needs to fucking do something about it, because this is actually insane.